What is up, guys? Team Movements here, and we got ourselves the Blademaster deck profile. Sorry for making it late. Was kind of working on the deck, and now I'm just gonna do it right now just to get over with. So, starter is Dragonic Sage. Skill is when a unit is retired by one of your unit's ability, put them into soul, you retire. Your opponent chooses one of the rear guards and they retire. This card is really good if you do it combo with Belog or Denial Griffin, because then his skill can go off and you can get rid of another card on the board. So it's pretty good. You can stop, help stop attack, or you can just retire cards early game. So that's what makes him good, and build soul. So this is the Blademaster deck profile. Of course, you play 4 of your boss, Blademaster. You kind of want to ride him most of the times, but then a few matchups you want to ride your backup boss. But if you don't know what Blademaster does, is on stride, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire. His GB2 is, if you have more rear guards than your opponent, he gains 5k in a crit. So, not bad. Your backup is the Legend, because his on-right skill is actually pretty good. His GB2 is actually really good as well, but on-right is counterblast 1, soul blast 1, check top 5, and add a Flame Dragon. So you can add something in a stride, add a PG, add some rear. So basically everything in this deck is practically Flame Dragons. And his GB2 is discard a grade 3. He becomes a stride, gains 1 drive check, 15k power, all that stuff. And when he swings at a rear guard, discard 3 and he restands. So pretty good. Grade 2s, I play 4 Twilight Arrows. Yes, they're the original SPs. So Amber Clone, basically when he's boosted, counterblast 1, you retire a unit. So he's there just to help out, blowing up the board, shenanigans. Then the Glimmer Breath Clone, I play 4. He's the best Glimmer Breath Clone in my opinion. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When he's on place, choose one opponent's grade 1 or lower and retire it. He gains 2k power, and then for every empty rearguard circle on your opponent's board, he gains 2 more k for each empty circle. So he can potentially swing for 21 by himself. So he's really good. And then I play 3 Neo Flames. He works really well with this combo right here, because basically you would call him, skill, counterblast 1, kills the grade 1, his skill, counterblast 1, kill the grade 2. So, really good in turning judgments together. And Neo Flame is still really good. He helps real early game, so when he's placed on rear guard, if a unit's placed in the drops on the same column as him, counterblast 1, retire something in the same column, so you can start getting rid of a bunch of rears. Grade 1s, play 4 on flip perfect guards, because counterblast a lot. Kinda wanna have her. You want to unflip damage. Go through damage really quickly. 4 stride enablers. Yeah, I got them all SP. Worth every penny. So, you don't want to stride. You want to look up for your boss. It's just, he's your boss. Play 3 of this guy. This guy's really good. He's my favorite card. His skill is when your Vanguard is in Blaze, he gains 4k power, and then you countercharge 1. And you unflip a damage. So you unflip a damage and he gains 4k. So he becomes an 11k attacker, 11k booster, and you unflip a damage when you're Vanguard. So if you have multiple of these out, you can unflip a lot of damage and start messing up your opponent's board. It's a really good card. And then 3 Belog, because when you guard with him, GB1, if the unit's still rested, retire a unit that's on board that's rested. So it's really good. I wish we had the grade 2 version of him. I would play that maybe over. Yeah, I would play him over. I would play him over him and probably take it out on Amber Clone. But, we don't have him. It's sad, but nothing we can do. Triggers. Play 4 draw. I want to play 4 Gatling Claw because he kills starters. I play a crit. You can play all Flame Dragon crits, but I do play the Janet, the Blademaster crit, just to have it to build, just have more soul, or just gain the 5k. Sometimes these crits can come in handy when you know your opponent doesn't have a perfect crit. So, it's not bad. And then of course 4 heals, I got on Flame Dragons, because that way if I have to write Legend, check top 5, and I get to just add this to hand and I can use G-Guard you. So, it's pretty good. Strides, Seabreeze, you play 1, you have to. It's a stride based deck. And if your opponent plays a grade 2 game, you can now start messing up their board, start blowing it up, and they minus. So grade 2 game kind of dies. Play 1 of each. I play 1 Vortex Desire and 1 Mustafa, depending on the situation. If you know your opponent has a PG and you have a bunch of counterbots, just go into him and start flipping these guys. Titan, Blademaster, right? And his other skill is basically for every face-up copy of him face-up, you get yourself flip that damage if the unit you chose hit. So he's not bad, but while Vortex Desires is flip up anything, which you want to flip up your Titans, flip him up, flip when he swings, flip up a unit, and if he hits, you retire 2 units basically. Because I don't play Legion. If you were in Legion, when you stride into him, you retire 3. But it's Vortex Desire is really good, and he's just a good backup, just to make sure your Titans are face up. Yes, I do play 4 Titans. He's basically the boss of the deck. His skill is Counterblast 1, flip up anything in your G-Zone. For every face-up copy of him in the G-Zone, you retire that many units. That's why you want to make sure you have as many him face-up, because he's a GB2 stride. And that's what makes him good. So if you flip him up through one of these guys, and then you go into him, and you see like a bunch of annoying rear guards, you can just go into the second one, flip up the third one, and then you just retire 2 units right there, not including zone strikes. And then just for Counterblast 1, and then for the final one, you just wipe out 3 cards just for Counterblast 1. It's really good. And his other skill is Blaze. When he swings, when you're in Vanguard blazing, he gains a crit, just for having more riggers than your opponent, which is pretty easy in this deck. Strides, I do play 2 Ace because I do play the Overlord, so if you're at 5, he's just good at restanding, and you don't need to have Overlord as the Vanguard. You can just have, as long as you discard an Overlord, he restands, so it's really good. 2 Novell, just to, if you know your opponent has a bunch of PGs and not enough zeros, you can just Novell them and they can potentially lose the game that turn. G-Guards, I play 1 Screw, I play 1, what was your name again? I never use you. Defeat Flare. So basically his skill is Key Guard, Counterblast 1, select 2 grade 3 Flame Dragons from your drop zone when you're defending an Overlord. You can take him out and add in like the wait, let's see. I got him right here.
Taco, what is Taco? What is cut?
Don't ask me. Look it up in Urban Dictionary.
Oh, that.
You can play this guy, the generic guy, that way you just have 30k shield, you can play him, and then of course you have to play 3 Denial Griffin. He is what made Kagero come back. So really good. So it's up to you. You could either play him or him, because he needs to be specifically guarding an Overlord. So he's not that necessary in this deck, because this deck is more Blademaster. So this would make more sense. I play 5 G-Guards for having more utility. So if I'm in a matchup where they're not calling rear guards, if they just call 1, just that can be helpful. Like Diablo, I would rather have these 2 against him because it's 15k shield. It's not gonna help me. This is 25 and this is 20k shield. If I have 2 heals and I need to stop Diablo, this gives me a 3 to pass. I'd rather have that. But that is my Blademaster deck profile. That's Team Movements, and we're signing off. Woo.